Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of the reason that we are here is to showcase that we have 5 potential Wonderkids that may or may not be known to you. Wonderkids that are not mainstream and not on your shortlist that you'll find on your website, such as Football Manager Central, Passion for FM and FM Scout. These are ones that you may not have heard of and you should look to use and exploit and really get signed into your team. So let's get into it. We have 5 to show you, age 18 or under. Let's begin. First up, for the Spanish, we have Dani Ceballos of Real Betis. Now he's a centre midfielder that can play anywhere across the front line but likes to play more centrally. He is 18 years old, valued at 1.5 million. He's got 221 caps and is on a wage of £3,200 per week. He's wanted by a few clubs. I think that is because you can get him on loan near the start. He does have a 10.75 million release clause. Again, guys, that sounds like a lot of cash, but if you're playing long term, which is what you do with Wonderkids, you usually sign them for the long term, 10.75 million is not a lot, considering Wonderkids age 18 can potentially cost 30-40 million 3-4 seasons down the line. He has some decent attributes. Physically, he's got a couple of good ones in his acceleration, agility. Stamina and pace are not too bad either. Mentally, he's pretty good. Bravery is 15. Decision making 13. Teamwork 13. Work rate 13. Very good also. And leadership 14, which is really good for the age of 18. Technically, he's got some okay ones. Dribbling is 14. First touch is 14. Passing is 14. That will match with his vision of 14. Technique is 15. So he's a well-rounded player that plays in the middle of the park that could really be a big part of a team looking to control games. Next up is a striker that you can get on loan at the very start of the game. So if you can't get him, please try him out. 18 years old, it's Borja Mayoral. He's 1.1 million value on £55 per week. You can also sign him on a youth contract from the start if you can tempt him away. Now, the difficult thing is here, he does play for Real Madrid. If you can get him away out the clutch of the Galacticos, you have a real big-time player on your hands. 18 years old. Finishing 15, first touch 14, heading 13, penalty taken 15, technique 13. Technically, he's very, very good. Mentally, he's not bad. Off the ball 16, work rate 15, decision making 13, composure 12. For 18 years old, this guy could be really, really good. Physically, he's okay. He's got acceleration of 11, pace of 13, natural fitness of 16. He is a real solid player and one that I believe can go on to dominate in any team and any league in the world on Football Manager. The third player is another one that can play anywhere across the line but likes to play on the wide left but more naturally on the wide right. It's David Concha. He is away out on loan but is contracted to Real Sociedad, one of David Moyes' signings before he got the sacking. He's valued at 1.2 million, left-footed, £4,100 per week wage. No youth cap so far, which is a little bit surprising. He is decent in some areas of his game. Technically, is probably his best area. Crossing of 12, 13 for dribbling, and 13 for finishing. 14 for first touch. He's got 12 passing, 15 technique. He's okay mentally, got some good ones in there. Flair, off the ball both 15, as his vision. Physically, he's probably not the best, but he does have good pace and acceleration for a wide man and could really cause some danger. 15 acceleration, pace 14, crossing 12, dribbling 13. That is a great building base for an 18-year-old that can play on the wide area. David Concha is the third in the list of 5 Spanish players that could potentially go on to become Wonderkids aged 18 or under. Fourth in the list is Leyva. Now, he does have a 5 million release clause, but look at this guy. He has got huge potential for the age of 18. He is valued at £425,000 per week. He's listed for loan, so you can get him on loan if you would like. £2,300 per week. He has got real good attributes in every aspect of his game. Physically, acceleration of 15, balance 17, 14 for fitness and pace. Mentally, 16 for flair, 12 off the ball, 12 vision, determination 14, 12 composure, and 12 for anticipation. Now, he likes to play on the left-hand side. He is a winger, can play across the front line of attacking midfielders, though. Technically is where his game is really quality. Corners 12, dribbling 15, which is class for that age. Finishing 13, really good for a winger that age of 18. First touch 14. He's got a lot of 12s in there, and technique is 16. A real good player that came on to a bit of a burst and being well known at the end of FM 15, but one that could really be a world class player on FM 16. The fifth and final one in the Spanish Wonderkids that could potentially go on to be brilliant in the game, age 18 or under, is a right back, Borja San Emeterio. Now, he does have a very low 1.9 million release clause. He plays for Racing. He's 18. He's valued at £350,000, £2,100 per week. He's got a real good base to become a top winger. Technically, 12 for crossing, 13 for dribbling. Now, I like my wing backs to be able to cross the ball, dribble, have pace and acceleration. A bit like Leighton Baines-esque, because we all know Leighton Baines can deliver a cross, take a free kick, take a corner, take penalties as well, and score goals. That's what I like in my wing back. He also has a few 12s in his first touch, heading, marking, technique, 14 for tackling, 12 for marking. Aggression is 16, bravery is 16. He's got a few of the decent ones in the mental area, 14 for leadership, 15 for work rate, 14 for teamwork. Physically, acceleration is 13, balance is 12, natural fitness 12, pace and stamina are both 14. A real good player. For me, this guy has got a solid base to go on to become a top fullback in Football Manager 2016. Again, guys, thank you for checking out the second shortlist for potential Wonderkids aged 18 and under from a certain national place. Now, this is Spain. We've already done Belgium. We will move on to Brazil next, and I hope you check out same time tomorrow on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you, and I'll see you again very soon.